When God calls himself El-Shaddai, he's saying, I don't just start things, I finish them. El-Shaddai means God Almighty, the all-sufficient one, the God who is more than enough. This name appears when God speaks to people who are weak, old, barren, outnumbered. At the end of themselves, El-Shaddai shows up when human strength runs out. Story 1. Abraham, strength where there is none. Genesis 17. Abram was 99 years old, Sarai was barren. The promise of a child felt impossible. Then God appeared and said, I am El-Shaddai. Walk before me and be blameless. God didn't introduce himself as a helper. He introduced himself as Almighty. That day, Abram became Abraham, Sarai became Sarah. A dead situation received new life. El-Shaddai was declaring, what you cannot produce, I will supply. Story 2. Jacob, sufficiency in fear and transition. Genesis 35. Jacob was returning to Bethel, a place tied to fear, failure, and unfinished obedience. God appeared to him and said, I am El-Shaddai. Be fruitful and multiply. Jacob was afraid, but El-Shaddai reminded him, you don't need to be strong, I am. God reassured Jacob that his presence was enough to carry him into the next season. Story 3. Naomi, bitterness met by the all-sufficient God. Ruth 1. Naomi returned to Bethlehem broken and empty. She said, the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. The word she used for Almighty is Shaddai. Even in pain, Naomi recognized God was still sovereign. By the end of her story, her emptiness turned into fullness. Her bitterness turned into legacy. El-Shaddai restored what loss had taken. God is enough when you are not. Barrenness does not intimidate El-Shaddai. God's power completes what he promises. El-Shaddai sustains you, not just rescues you. When resources feel insufficient, when strength feels gone, when the promise feels delayed, God says, I am El-Shaddai. Not almost enough, not barely sufficient, but more than enough. If you need God to be more than enough in your life right now, comment, El-Shaddai is enough. Share this with someone who feels stretched beyond capacity. Follow Whispers of the Word for Bible stories that reveal who God is and what He